Yo, I'm serious. Adidas basketball right now, they're killing it. Hey, what's going on everyone? My name is Chris. Welcome back to the official WearTesters.com YouTube channel. Today we got a detailed look and breakdown on the Adidas Harden Volume 8. They're pretty awesome, I gotta say. Like, I was a little bit skeptical based off of overall looks just because it looked like a newer version of the Volume 7, which it technically is. But after getting them in hand, I don't actually mind that. I do think that it's a more refined version of the Volume 7, which actually I picked as our best basketball shoe of 2023. If you didn't watch that video, please go check it out and support it. We would greatly appreciate it. These guys right here, this is the box. It's very simple, very elegant, just 3 stripes, silver. The rest of the box is silver. Has a really cool texture to it. It's like a really fine, like sandpapery feel. Inside the box though, it was interesting because they actually say, you know, Adidas Harden Volume 8, yada, 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 designed in Los Angeles, which could be why everything looks so fucking weird. If you were to see this on the shelf with a slew of other releases, your eyes are just drawn to this, you know what I mean? Whether you like it or not, like they're so funky looking, you would not be able to help but look at this thing. They almost look like a concept. They don't look like a real shoe. It looks like a weird sketch. So with that, the traction right here is modified from the last one. I should have brought them in. They're in my gym bag. Hold on. But anyways, you can see right here that they are similar but different. So again, kind of modified after the last release. And the last release just had great grip. So I'm expecting nothing less from these guys right here as well. Something that I do find interesting though is just all the different textures. You got herringbone, you got radial. If you watch this channel for any period of time, you know those are the 2 combos that I say are like the best tractions to use. Coincidentally enough, they're on this shoe. Is that because I say so? I doubt it. I just think it's coincidence, but it's cute to think that. In the center though, we've got a bunch of H's, which I thought was actually a cool touch. So one of those things too that's interesting is like branding.
Only on the back.
Crazy, you know what I mean? Same thing with this, same thing with the AE ones, no branding except for on the back. It's a really weird thing that they're doing and I absolutely love it. Like these guys right here are playing in the future. We just don't know it yet. But anyways, I feel like this is gonna work just as well, if not better than last year's version. And then the cushion setup is a little bit different, even though semi-similar. Whereas last year we had a 4-foot of light strike and then boost in the heel. This one right here is just full length boost. They didn't around with anything else, which I think is really interesting. So same setup as the AE1, but it does not feel the same. That's for damn sure. This actually feels a little bit firmer. So I'm really hoping that once in motion, you're gonna really like break in that boost. I cannot see like the way that these are constructed. So this is one of those things where is there a little bit of space in between these like EVA sidewalls and the boost midsole, or is it just riding right up on there? So there's no like movement for the material. I don't really know. There are a couple of holes on the outsole where you can see where like things would flex, and you can feel that in the heel, not so much in the 4-foot. So it'll be really interesting to see how these play and feel once you break them in, because these freaking things, dude, like they're almost like mad comfortable right off the jump, you know what I mean? So like it's just going to be interesting to see the contrast between the two. Speaking of the materials, those sidewalls are made out of EVA. They're fairly dense. It's not like super dense to the point to where you can't press in it, because you can, but it's dense enough to be a supportive sidewall, which I think is just really interesting. Now, in addition to that sidewall right there, we've actually got a lot of things that they used in the Harden Volume 7 right here, but they stripped away a lot of the layers. So we no longer have that puffer jacket kind of like inspiration. I really would like to know what the inspiration is for these, because I don't see it. I just see weirdness, you know what I mean? But inside of there is the internal booty. Same internal booty that you see here, same heel sculpt and all that stuff too. So like if you were to look at the rears, it's damn near identical. It's just refined. It's very interesting too, because you could see the internal booty right here on the sidewall, even though it's not part of the actual internal booty, but it is the same material. So it's just a very cool kind of look. One of the things that I absolutely love that they did though, is that on these Harden Volume 7s, they had different materials on the toes. This particular one is a leather with a synthetic nubuck finish on top, but it's a very cheap leather. Like you can see it, you can feel it. It doesn't feel great. Some of them were synthetic, some of them were patent, all that kind of stuff. But with these, they use premium ass leather. Like why? Not complaining. This is what I want. All this new futuristic, the splash of leather that makes me go, man, I love these. Now, as far as sizing is concerned, go true to size, just like the Volume 7s. Whichever size you actually did order in your Volume 7s, I'd go with that. They fit damn near the same. I will say these fit like slightly more snug, but not anything to where I need to go up half a size or anything like that. So this right here is actually a preferred fit for me. I'm actually just surprised that Adidas is consistent right now with these last 2 Harden models, because with the AE1, I feel like you should go down half a size, and then other shoes, you got to go up half a a size. They're mad inconsistent. Anybody that's bought any like number of Adidas releases over the past, what, 10, 15 years knows the sizing is just all over the place, dude. It's crazy. But these guys fit true to size, so whatever you typically wear, that's what I would order. For those curious, yes, the insole's a piece of shit. Yes, you could take it out and you can swap it out for anything that you'd like, so it's completely up to you. I really want to know how these play. I cannot wait. I was waiting, because we were going to the gym that day. I was waiting for them to come and drop these off, man, and they just did not get here in time, so I have not even shot around in these yet. I've only tried them on and they feel awesome. Question of the day?
My question of the day, since you brought up like concept art, and when I think of concept art, I think of cars.
That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, okay.
It looks like a future car.
So instead of going to the future, we're gonna go to the past. What was everyone's first car? Make, model, little story about it. You got a good one?
Mine's the Spider Wagon.
Yes.
That's what I called it. It was a 1992 Ford Taurus station wagon. It was a hand-me-down and did not last long. All of its cylinders were busted, but two. Did not know that until the other two crapped out on me. Until it did, it was amazing. I've wanted a station wagon ever since, and she hasn't let me.
It's because, no.
Station wagons are cool, so are minivans.
No.
Yes, they are. They could be so cool. What's yours?
My first car was a 1985 Honda Accord. It was an orangey gold color.
The hatchback?
Yes, that was broken, and so if I didn't use a tennis racket to prop it open, it would come crashing back down on you when you'd open it. We bought it from this little funny guy on St. Patrick's Day. I swear he looked like a leprechaun, and it worked until Christmas Eve that same year. But yeah, it was a good first car. It was a good learning experience. I always say your first car should be from about when, although it doesn't work in your case because yours was a 92, but your first car should be like from the year that you were born, so you can see how far things come.
Like back then? Yeah, I can concur with that. The most fond memory that I have in that car is the fact that I know what it's like to drive passenger side in many a tow trucks.
I just remember your car, the brakes were going out and they were so loud, and I remember us driving through the work parking lot and you going, "Did you just duck down?" because your brakes were so loud.
Hey man, and now I have a car that does the same thing, also a Ford. Ford kind of sucks, but man, they're pretty. But with all that being said, sound off below and let us know what you think about these in the comment section. Also, if you wanted to compare them just visually, which one do you like more? Honestly, they're both ugly, but if I was gonna pick one to be prettier, it'd be this one. But as something that's polarizing, something that draws your attention, something that you would probably just go and grab off the shelf without even thinking twice about it because of how strange they are, this is great. This is what the sneaker industry needs. This is awesome. So hats off to everybody that's working on these things over at Adidas. I think that they're doing a great job. They're definitely killing it. But again, sound off below and let us know what you think about these in the comment section. Also, don't forget to answer the question of the day. What is your first car? Year, make, model? Maybe a weird experience that you probably had in that. And I'm not talking about a nasty one, just a fun one. Anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We'll catch you on the next one. So until then, have a good one. This will be kind of funny because my gym bag is way out there, and see if my mic can reach because we're on these wireless joints.
It can. I've heard you pee.
You got to tell that to everybody? Come on, man. What the hell's wrong with you? Jeez, way to throw me under the bus. That's crazy. I cannot believe it. Look out, cat.
Mew mews.
Oh, our videos are just so much fun.